This is wrong because you're making your problem somebody else's. If your lunch follows another lunch, like B, C, and D, there's a very good chance that somebody left a mess at your table, and the custodians had to clean it before the next lunch starts, just 1 minute later. What can I say? That looks pretty good. Maybe get the chairs next time, though, guys. Okay, maybe slapping them is a bit extreme here, Jack, but this is not only a mess for the lunch ladies and the custodians. The kid who puts his tray on the stack of messy lunch trays tumbles over into his arms, the trash, and all over the ground, and that has to be cleaned.
Great job.
Hey Ian, what you doing at 4:30 on Tuesday?
Well, I think I'm going to a free tailgate.
Free tailgate?
Free
Wow.
tailgate, yeah, we're going to have some free food.
Free food?
Free food.
Free.
It's free.
Free.
And it's
At Barton,
free.
that spells free.
That's true, but
Wow.
we're going to meet in the LGI at 4:30.
Yes.
And watch this like short movie and
Right.
kind of talk and just hang out with some people. And
Cool.
everyone's invited.
Yeah?
And then we're going to go out and eat some food before the baseball game.
Oh,
and
sweet.
If we want to stay for the baseball game and watch and just have some fun, chill with some people, we're going to do that.
Sweet, you know, that sounds good. Movies,
Yeah.
like movies.
Movies are good.
But you had me at free food,
Food,
so
yeah.
free food.
I like food.
Free food.
As most of you may have heard, North Korea has threatened to shoot nuclear missiles at the United States and all of its allies. But what you may not know is, why are they threatening us? North Korea and the United States have had tensions ever since the end of the Korean War. In fact, North Korea is claiming that they are going to do away with the 1953 ceasefire, which ended the Korean War. Now, nobody in the United States is concerned. If North Korea does actually send a nuclear missile towards the United States, we have the capabilities to not only stop the incoming missile, but to completely obliterate North Korea. However, the same cannot be said for our allies. Japan and South Korea are at high risk for attack. They are prepared in a sense, but will not have the warning that the United States will get if the missiles are inbound. Does anybody think that North Korea has the guts to fire any missiles? Of course not. They have threatened and threatened and threatened again, but with no outcome. They are all talk. Could they come around and strike us? Yes. Will we be prepared? Of course.
BioShock Infinite is the new highly anticipated game by 2K International Games that takes place in 1912 in the flying city of Columbia. The game follows Booker DeWitt as he attempts to escort Elizabeth out of Columbia, pursued by the terrifying Songbird and battling supporters of the city's prophet, Comstock. Despite carrying the same name, Infinite is not a direct prequel to any of the previous BioShock games, and no actual story connections between the two have ever been announced, but it still has that classic BioShock feel. I recently started playing the game, and the story and gameplay are spectacular, all added to by the fact that the graphics are fantastic. BioShock Infinite is a multi-platform release, so anyone with a console or a good PC can play this amazing game. BioShock's a great game, and I definitely suggest you check it out.
Here!
BioShock Infinite, in stores March 26th.
today is The Evil Dead, a remake of Sam Raimi's 1981 cult classic.
I fear that the only way to stop those possessed by the spirits of the book is through the act of bodily dismemberment.
The producers of the film were all people that worked hard to make the original possible. Robert Tapert, Sam Raimi, and Bruce Campbell. They handpicked a man named Fede Alvarez to direct the picture. He had not made a film at all. He'd only made a few short films. Also, The Evil Dead does not use any CGI whatsoever. The special effects are done manually, and they look as real as ever.
3, 2, 1, bang!
What I really liked about the film was they did not just try to make a movie that was driven by shock value. Granted, there are some scenes that will make you cringe. But the movie has clever dialogue and a believable story, which is different from a lot of horror movies nowadays.
I gave her a sedative, so she should be out for a couple of hours.
Okay, let's not lose our heads, okay? With any luck, it'll stop raining in a couple hours, and we'll be able to cross the creek in the morning, and we'll take her to a hospital.
Is it the Citizen Kane of horror movies? No. But it is a great movie that does not disappoint its audience. Now, I understand this movie is not everyone's cup of tea because of the excessive blood and gore. But if you are a fan of horror films, you don't want to miss this.
When you die, you leave a will, giving all the stuff you love to all the people you love. And when you graduate, you leave a senior will. See Mr. Astrike sometime between now and May 17th to record your video senior will. It's a tradition as old as time.
Can you tell us your feeling about the temperature in the building?
It's really hot. I mean, but then some of the rooms are really cold, so it gets annoying.
I feel like I'm in Florida.
Too hot?
Too hot? Alright.
Too hot.
It's pretty hot in the building.
I'm telling you what. It's been a little hot. See, I have a fan over here, if you guys want to see that. It's been going non-stop.
I really can't complain. I whined too much when it was cold, and I whined too much in the winter, so I'm not gonna complain.
Alright, I'm Shelby Wilson here with Mr. Nosh for Rock TV. We're just wondering, can you explain the heat problem in the building?
Well, it's hot. The heat problem has to deal with the chillers, I guess, or the lack of the chiller. They're just not working, and we are working very hard on getting that taken care of. Sodexo is going to be working many hours over the weekend, and hopefully by Monday everything will be good.
You ready?